Hello everybody, this is Excalibur of Excalibur Zone Gaming, and welcome to another D6 pack cracking. Well, this time we're not going to do any random dice rolling because we have 6 cans of Tarkir booster packs. Got them out of some intros that were on sale because, well, during the pre-release, intro packs were available for sale so that people could do dueling if they weren't a part of the actual pre-release tournaments. So I'm just going to go straight in and crack with the first one, go to the end, and we'll see what we get. I think the best card that I pulled so far is the Hammer Smasher dude. I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. Helm Smasher. As always, we're going to skip past all the commons because they're okay, and this is a new set. But I'll just flip through and I'll read off the names. I'm not going to get too excited about it, but then I'll show you the uncommons that we get. So we've got We Fate, Trumpet Blast. Ooh. Trumpet Blast, awesome card. Helped me a lot during the pre-release. Dutiful Return, Hooting Mandrills, Abzan Banner, awesome for fixing. Embodiment of Spring, Dismal Backwater. I'm so glad they brought these lifelands back. Tormenting Voice, Ifrit Weapon Master, War Behemoth. Now, yep, here we go. Our first uncommon is Hordling Outburst. Put 3/1/1 red goblin creature tokens up onto the battlefield. That's very good. Ho. Seek the Horizon. Search your library for up to 3 basic land cards, reveal them, and then put them in your hand. Then shuffle your library. Alright. Third is Watcher of the Roost. He is flying morph. Reveal a white card in your hand. And when his turn face up, you gain 2 life. But his 2/1 flyer, Bird Soldier. Good for that little surprise. It costs 3 to get out. Do a little super surprise in your Boros or Soldier deck. Alright. The rare. I can't look. What is it? Oh, an Ivory Tusk Fortress. So, untap each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it during each other player's untap step. Well, that's a bulk rare, but it's a really good one for that. Then we get a forest and a tip card. Not so happy about that. Let's open up the next pack. Alright, we have Leaping Master, Mardu Hateblade. Oh, I haven't seen the Hateblade before. Human Warrior, 1 white. And I'll just show you. That's a pretty decent common. He gets Death Touch for black. Not bad at all. A Soul Tie Scavenger. Hooting Mandrills again. Mystic of the Hidden Way. Summit Prowler. A Rugged Highlands. And I'll just show you here's the Dismal Backwater that we got previously. I really like the artwork in these lands that they're putting out. And here's the Rugged Highlands. Very nice. Red green. And then we've got Kill Shot. And another banner. We've got the Soul Tie banner. Let's make sure all the banners are put together. Force Away. And here are the uncommons. We have Winter Flame. Oh, it's a charm for the most part. Choose one or both. Tap target creature, or Winter Flame deals 2 damage to target creature. That is actually pretty sweet. I like that. Where did I put those uncommons? Here we go. We've got the Karu Bloodsucker. You can probably just go online to the visual spoilers and see this better, but there you go. This is whenever a creature you control with toughness 4 or greater dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Then 2 and a black. Sacrifice another creature to put a +1/+1 counter. That's going to be really good in any vampire deck. Sacrifice all those little vampire tokens from Innistrad, and you're gaining lots of life while chewing your opponents up and making your bloodsucker faster, bigger, better, stronger. Alright, now this one is Dead Drop. Delve, target player sacrifices 2, oh my gosh, 2 creatures. And it costs 10, but it has Delve. So, if you don't care about graveyard recursion, this thing is going to beat the crap out of your opponent's board state. Not too enthused about that card, but I've got to get used to the Delve mechanic. Alright, the rare. Let's see what it is. Ooh, Sage of the Inward Eye. Flying, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creatures you control gain lifelink until the end of turn. Saw this dude during pre-release, and he was actually pretty scary. And a mountain and a tip card. Alright. Third pack. Let's see what we got. I actually got another pre-release pack before they went away, and I opened up all the packs because I was too curious. Okay, we've got a Firehoof Cavalry. Let's take a look at that corner. It's damaged already. That's not happy. Maybe an EDH fodder deck or something like that, or maybe a Pauper deck. We'll have to see. Monastery Flock, Defender and Flying with Morph. That's actually pretty good. Leaping Master. Sidisi's Pet. Alpine Grizzly. Oh, 3 casting cost bear, 4/2 bear. That's not bad. Tormenting Voice. Ooh, we get another Lifeland. It's Bloodfell Caves. There you go. The red-black. Man, dual. There you put in a lot of mana fixing in this set. We have Alabaster Kirin, Abomination of Gudul, Mystic of the Hidden Way, and now we hit our uncommons. We have the Riverwheel Aerialists, Flying and Prowess, 4/5 for 6. Not too bad, not too bad. That's a blue uncommon. There we go. Oh. Become Immense. Delve, and target creature gets +6/+6 until end of turn. That is good. I like that. So again, if you don't have any care to keep your graveyard around, Become Immense is going to be awesome. And this explains why they brought Tormod's Crypt back in M15. Ooh. Third uncommon is Tomb of the Spirit Dragon. Add 1 to your mana pool, and you gain 1 life for each colorless creature you control. Definitely a morph lover right there. So this is an awesome card. Here comes the rare. What is it? What is it? It is Clever Impersonator. You may have Clever Impersonator enter the battlefield as a copy of any non-land permanent on the battlefield. 4 for a clone of anything. Brian Rowe. Look at this card. I finally pulled one. It's not foil, but it's one of your favorites, and it's going to be one of mine. It's going in my Bruna deck. Bruna, Clever Impersonator for the win. And then we've got a Snake token. And the tokens have been getting much, much better as of late. I really like the artwork they're putting into it. And we got a Forest. Pack number 4. Let's see here. What do we get? What do we get? So we're going to, every time I do one of these videos, it's going to be 6 packs. Always 6 packs. And it may be random, it may not. It depends on if I have packs from other sets. If they're all the same set, like the cons, then it's not going to be random. And I will be picking up a booster box pretty soon, so that I can do a bunch of D6 pack cracks. So we have Monastery Flock, Leaping Master, Rush of Battle, and this thing, it's sorcery speed. And it really irritates me because I thought it was instant. It has instant flavor to it. +2/+1, but it's all creatures, so I can see why they put it at sorcery speed. But the whole thing is, I thought it was going to help me with some other cards, but it didn't. We have a Smoke Teller, Sultai Scavenger again, and Bring Low. We've got another Rugged Highlands, which I'll put right there. A Jeskai Student with Prowess. Another Abomination of Gudul. And a Singing Bell Strike. Okay, it's a neuter, and it forces you to pay 6 to untap. Okay, we have Brave the Sands. Creatures you control have vigilance. Each creature you control can block an additional creature. This card was a beast in the pre-release. I ran up against it, and it pretty much shut my deck down. Because the guy he built a deck of defenders and put this in there. Kind of hard to beat with an aggro Weenie Horde deck. We have Armament Core. When Armament Core enters the battlefield, distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures you control. So 5 for 4/4 that gives out 2 +1/+1 counters. Very, very nice. Alright, and we have our last uncommon here is Set Adrift. Delve and put target non-land permanent on top of its owner's library. Now, there are cards from past sets, and I think they're doing it this way to help balance this type of mechanic out a bit. But earlier cards that did stuff like this cost a lot less. So let's go ahead and put this in the blue uncommons, and the multicolor uncommons, and the white uncommons. There we go. And the rare, and there's no foil in this one either, or either, however you want to pronounce it, is End Hostilities. Destroy all creatures and all permanents attached to creatures. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Talk about getting around Bestow and getting around Quicksilver Boots, maybe, you know? Oh crap. I think I've got a new Wrath spell here. And we get a mountain and a tip card. Pack number 5. I feel good about this one. It's bent down like that. It's got a female soldier on the front. I wish they had tokens with her on it. That would be so awesome. But I think she's one of the more powerful cards. So we have Defiant Strike. It's a really good cantrip. Gives +1/+0 to a creature. And then you can draw a card. So there's a Skuldkin, Bloodfire Expert, Feat of Resistance. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, and protection from the color of your choice. That's going in my Bruna deck. It's a nice instant there. Alpine Grizzly, Rotting Mastodon, Smoke Teller, Drowned Ancestor, another banner, the Jeskai banner, a Karu Dreadmaw, a Step Citadel. Good land. Here you go. Mana fixing at uncommon speed. Alright, and then Dragon's Eye Savants. We've got Morph, reveal a blue card from your hand. And when Dragon Eye Savants is turned face up, look at target opponent's hand. Oh, nice. That's military intelligence for you right there. Okay, no rare in this one. We have Warden of the Eye for our last uncommon. When Warden of the Eye enters the battlefield, return target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard to your hand. So it's sort of like Eternal Witness, maybe? A little bit limited. Costs a bit more, though. And he's a 3/3. So he's got a decent body on him. I'll have to see how he works. And then here's the rare. Let's see what the rare is. Karu Spell Snatcher. Morph when it's turned face up. Counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it in its owner's graveyard, and you may cast a card without paying its mana cost. So it's morph. It costs 6 to morph it. Well, unmorph it, flip it up. So it's pretty powerful. Then we get a swamp and a morph token. That's actually pretty cool. I think it would have been much better if Wizards had made morph sleeves, so that all you had to do is flip the card over and there's the morph on the back. But usually, the only reason that the morph card is going to be useful is in like EDH or Legacy or whatever that has morph and phasing and stuff like that, because there are some cards that flip the cards over onto the backs and you really don't have any idea what it is, if it's a morph or if it's been phased or whatever, if you're not paying attention. But I think sleeves would be better than a token, but what am I to say? So last pack, number 6, and we'll get this open here. Okay, we have a Skuldkin, an Aerostorm. Aerostorm got me once. Mardu Horde Chief, which I like the raid mechanic. It gives the second main phase a little bit more something to do, and it sort of generally teaches people to save your creature plays or your other big plays until second main phase if you've got an attack. If you've got a board that can attack, because if you play this guy before you attack and then somebody Cyclonic Rifts everything, then you're out of luck. But with the raid, if you declare your attackers and then Cyclonic Rift comes out, then you can play this dude and get an additional board presence. Whirlwind Adept, Rite of the Serpent, Dragon Scale Boon. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature and untap it. Pretty good for green. Molting Snakeskin, Woolly Loxodon, the Ponyback Brigade. This is very expensive for a goblin, but he is awesome. He is awesome indeed. You get him in a flash deck, you're getting goblins out the wazoo. You have Krenko in there, and things get scary. And then Chief of the Edge. Chief of the Edge was actually pretty decent in my pre-release. No. I had the other one. I had the one that gave +0/+1. This one gives +1/+0. So that's actually pretty cool. So it is an uncommon. Gives +1/+0 to other warrior creatures you control. And the other dude is a warrior, so that works. Multicolor uncommon. Then, oh, we got a foil in there. I didn't see it. We have a Jeskai Charm. Choose one. Put target creature on top of its owner's library for 3. Jeskai Charm deals 4 damage to target opponent. Boros Charmish there. And then creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain lifelink until end of turn. This is a sweet, sweet charm. And any red, white, and blue deck, or any America deck I put this in, is going to have a Jeskai Charm. No questions asked at all about that. So this, I think, is the rare, because I lost track. We have... Nope, it's an uncommon. Icefeather Aven. Flying Morph. When Icefeather Aven is turned face up, you may return another target creature to its owner's hand. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now this is the rare. I thought I saw a foil in there. I did, okay, I did. So here is the rare. Let's see, what is it? A Wooded Foothills. Ooh, we got me a fetch land. Sacrifice Wooded Foothills. Search your library for a mountain or forest card and put it onto the battlefield and shuffle your library. I think this is the second one I've pulled the entire time that I've pulled cards. Now for the shiny. What is it? Oh. Ooh, the Ankle Shanker. Haste. Whenever Ankle Shaker attacks, creatures you control gain first strike and death touch until end of turn. He is a beast of a goblin, I tell you what, and that is a really nice artwork for that foil. Look at that. So I pulled the double rare pack. That's awesome. And then an island and a tip card. So there you have it. I don't have a camera that I can point down to look at all the commons and uncommons and rares and stuff that I got. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave you with an image from Magic Assistant. I'm just clearing off my desk so that I can scooch in and talk to you. So I'll go ahead and I will put these 7 rares. 6 packs, 7 rares. I like those odds. And we'll have these cards put out in a Magic Assistant image at the end. So we'll see you there in a minute. Okay, everybody, here we are with the rares that I picked up today with the D6 pack crack. I keep wanting to say crack pack. Anyway, we've got the Wooded Foothills, the Ivory Tusk Fortress, the Sage of the Inward Eye, End Hostilities, the Carew Spell Snatcher, Ankle Shanker, and Clever Impersonator. These 2 cards are going into my Bruna deck. Plus, I'm going to be adding Brave the Sands. I want to go ahead and pull that up too. There we go. 1, 2. BRAVE maybe. There we are. Put that there. Shrink these out of the way. Go to the cards. And show the preview so we can hit Brave the Sands. And then we'll minimize again. I gotta get used to this program. There we go, graphics. And Brave the Sands. These 3 cards here are going to go into my Bruna deck. Because this gives some of my other creatures vigilance, so I don't have to tap and now I have blockers. And this, of course, well, Clever Impersonator, any blue deck that doesn't put it in there is kind of silly because you have everything. Everything except for lands. And you've got Thespian Stage for the lands in EDH. And Hostilities is just a perfect way to kill the board and all those bestow creatures and artifact equipment. The other cards here, they're pretty good. But they're in colors that I'm not running. Although I do think I'm going to be running the Helm Smasher deck in EDH, and Ankle Shanker is probably going to be one of those guys that goes in there. Because First Strike and Death Touch on your attacking creatures is enough to wipe people's boards. So you don't ever have to worry about it. You throw in something that gives a creature trample, and that will completely and utterly take out your opponent very, very rapidly. So those token and look at that. Token. Zombies, goblins, and soldiers, anyone? And warriors now as well? Yee! That's going to be some big bad stuff. So I'll leave you with this. Tell me what you think about the stuff that I've pulled. And until next time, enjoy playing games. Enjoy playing Magic. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. That helps me out a lot to know that people are actually watching. This is Excalibur, and I am out.